little bit of time to work on this yesterday. And I decided that if I'm doing cutscenes, I kind of want to do a less hands-on code approach and just use an animation player and stop being an idiot. That way I can do a bunch of stuff. I sent you a virus. You look like a virus. Your best work yet? All right, let's take a look. It says frog. Wait, who's a frog? Why you make a frog? You said you were going to work on Lou. But now we have frogs? Hello? It's Lou? Lou the frog? He said he wanted to be a frog? That's news to me. Oh, for those who come after? Okay. I don't know if I'd consider that chill. That's fine. Alright, let's open up Blender. Let's take a peek-sees. Have you tried implementing it into Blender yourself? Oi, Sean Phillips, how's it going? How you doing? Import. All right, here we go. The ads always come back in greater numbers. You goddamn right they do. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can see it already. um Oh my god. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. It's friggin' Lou. Pseudo, you had one job though. You messed up. Are we gonna have to fix this? Do you know what I'm talking about? You had one job here. We're gonna have to fix it. Alright. Open up the operation table. Here we go. We're going in. No, that's too much. Alright, wait, hold on. There we go. Here we go. That looks sus. Oh, it's only gonna get worse now. I call this the ass blast. Pseudo, I'm gonna get so good at doing this in Blender, like it's actually unbelievable. And it's all thanks to you. Like this thing didn't even have an ass, alright? What have you done? I can't unsee it. There it is. There it is. The back of my head, it looks like a little bit like a hot dog. Okay. Some sweet ass cheeks, you goddamn right. And that face. And there it is. Just like that, we're already done. See, making asses in Blender every day, very easy way to just up the skills. Hey Dex, you came at the perfect time. Came at the perfect time. Stop trolling. This isn't trolling, this is real life now. All right, listen. I think it is a masterpiece. All right, look at that. It's so good. He even got like that little smirk on. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. All right, we're gonna have to take a picture of this one too. We're gonna send this to the folder, the slides. It's mad cute. It is really cute. Look at that face expression. How do you get these like little expressions in there too? Like that must be really hard to like, because I could see like there was a bit of a struggle here. It was a war. You won though, through blood and tears. Got it. All right, let's move the location a little bit just so we can take a picture. All right, there we go. I'm getting the hang of this. I am so getting the hang of this. There it is. It's the frop. The gamer dropping the frop. Yeah, see, look, I don't even need. All right, we do the front. All right, we're gonna open up let's open up GIMP. Because I'm a gimpy fellow. Boom, 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 boom. All right, GIMP, where you at? Come on, GIMP. You're opening in the wrong window. Come over here. There we go. Canvas size, I don't know, it's 300. 3 exit. Oops, I forgot to, god damn it. I always forget to press accept. Resize. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another one. Side profile. All right. There we go. And back profile. Where's the back profile now? You know, we need more of a crease. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. It's like, where are you at? Come here. There we go. Let's check the shading. Yeah, I'm feeling it more now. And just a little bit extra growth hormone right here real quick. Just let me just fix that real quick. It feels a little flat in a spot, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got to give a little bit more girth. All right? Can't be having flat parts. That's not how it works. There we go. Now we're talking. Blah, na, 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 na. All about them juicy goods. You goddamn right. Stop bastardizing Lou. Listen, all right? Listen. That's it. I'm done talking. I just wanted you to listen for a second. We're done here. You can't stop me. I'm actually going to take another picture for the center. Let's do one more picture in the center. All right. We have a fairly big side profile. All right, there we go. I'll check my email again. It looks like a photo. It does. It's actually pretty insane. I mean, it looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. That's the insane thing. How do I scale? Scale the layer, Shift S. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then we scale it. And then we move it. We can trim a little off the bottom. That's probably fine. All right, let's go ahead and image, canvas size. 485, I don't know. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Yeah, I pasted on the wrong layer, so I already started with the mess up. That's fine. I started with the wrong thing. Na 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 na. Yeah, anchor it to a new layer. Where'd all the layers go? I don't know. There's not enough original wood on the block to make the ass that big. Listen, all right? This is the real story. This piece of wood was actually humongous. All right? I flattened it? Yeah, I didn't mean to flatten it. I don't even know how that happened. It bothers me a little bit though, right? I don't even know like how I accidentally flattened it. Like, could I just delete this? I'm trying to select. To new layer. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I could just delete that now. You say it's not that deep, but it was a little deep for me. All right, it was cutting. It was cutting deep. This bad boy was cutting a little deep. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Really cute though. I can see the skills improve. Yeah, it's actually really good. It must have been really hard to make those. Which one are you making next, Pseudo? Let's export this. Control-Shift-E, right? Frog 3D. So proud of my son. Suds. Get all the suds. Sean Phillips dropped an Only Cheeks message. I just saw it. That's hilarious though. Only Cheeks. All right, let's test it out. All right, let's do it. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? You guys ready? By the way, I didn't say it before, but Celsius, welcome in. We definitely don't normally just edit butts all stream, all right? I don't even use Blender, really. I was just testing, you know, we're checking out Pseudo's creation. He does woodworking as of recently. And we're just, you know, we're checking out in Blender because apparently you could just import it. The frog has showed up. Wait, hold on. How do I refresh it? Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm gonna redo it. For whatever reason, like it's not showing up. Okay, let's try it one more time. There he is. There's the lad. There's the lad. Oh my god. Oh shit. He sees it. Alright, let's check the Pseudo said he sent another one. Oh, okay. Discord complains the file is too big. How much? Did you make a long ass song? How is this possible? Dude, what the hell? You know what this feels like? This feels like roaming music. This absolutely feels like roaming music. Adding this to my Christmas playlist? For real, like, what the hell, Pseudo? Alright. I mean, it's been accomplished. Like, I thought Gamer could do everything. And I thought he was the only one. But it seems like Pseudo is also another one that could just do anything. So, tickle me shocked. God damn it, Pseudo. This actually, like, you know what that makes me feel like? It's like when you're roaming around in an RPG and you just kind of like, you know, it's like where you can encounter monsters and stuff. Like, this would be the background music. I can see that already. I can imagine like green though. There would have to be like some kind of green or something with it. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Goddamn right. Like father, like son. That's actually crazy. How are you still just clicking random notes and they just pop? Like, how the hell are you doing that? Pseudo made the jam we just listened to. Yeah. He clicked buttons fast. All right. So maybe that's the secret. Don't think, just do. Unironically, some sound advice. I would like to collab with Suds on some music. He's got good instincts. I mean, if you guys want to collab, feel free. Like Pseudo could just like throw out something random and Gamer could just go ahead and take that and do stuff with it. Probably you could probably clean it up, refine it. I don't know. I think Pseudo would need like some kind of MIDI output or something to pass the Gamer. But that's actually like how are you doing that? Like you just made a whole ass track. It was 15 megabytes, yeah. Dude, just do it. I think I don't know how to make a wave file smaller. What it feels like, Pseudo, is like you're not really like trying to go for a certain kind of feel, right? You're just jamming. You're just jamming, aren't you? You're just jamming. You're just clicking stuff. You're like, oh, this sounds good. You just keep clicking. Oh. You move stuff around. You're just jamming to it. You just keep making it longer and longer. Is that your process? Exacto? Yeah. It feels that way, but it's a jam. Like, it's a freaking jam. If you capture a certain emotion while it's coming out, then hell, you captured an emotion. It'll just be by luck. But a jam is a jam, what can I say? It's like we're throwing coins into the rando machine. I heard GarageBand is good though. It was like nice to work with. Well, if you want, just keep messing around, shooting on bangers. You can shoot them our way. GarageBand is okay. It's not too bad. So, what do you prefer, Celsius? That's also game loopable. Yeah, it sounds game loopable. I use Cubase. Cubase, is that free actually? Or do they have like a free tier? Oh, it's not free. Oh, okay. It's like I guess it's like you buy once. It's not a subscription, right? Man, I had a dream I was playing piano. Might have been all this music I'm listening to on stream. It's similar to Pro Tools in its layout. Okay, you pay for upgrade. That's cool. Okay, you're only like 7 generations back. That's fine. I wonder how much does it cost if you wanted to upgrade then? Like, it's not the full price, right? All right, here we go. All right, I was trying to get this to work just in the animation player, just so like, you know, I don't have to do any of this. Walk right. Animation. Let me try adding, instead of animated sprite 2D, let's add a different track. Let's add wait, hold on, reset. This animation player will go to add a new track. Okay. Property track, animation player, and then wow. Current animation. Add a key. Walk right. Move it to 0. Let's turn this one off. Let's see. It's not doing it. What the hell, man? Brand new copy is 481 euros or $643. God damn. For the conversion rate, if I wanted to upgrade, it would cost me 207. Okay. Got it. So you save a little more than a half. It's still a lot of money though. If you just like, have you used FL Studio? Is it like a lot better to you than that? It could be what you're used to, I guess. But I think FL Studio is like you pay 100 and something and you have everything. FL Studio. Fruity Loops. FL is probably the easiest to. Yeah, it feels like I've tried using different ones and FL was always just the easiest to just go in and just get something done. Always. Okay. Why is this not playing the animation? Like, this is not playing the animation, like, hello? Stop. All right, stop. Oh, if I click on this, it it opens that up. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. You use Cubase in school, so they just kind of continue. It's one of the most powerful. It can do so much if you have the pro version. But it's not as simple as FL. I mean, if you're used to the one that is technically more complicated, that means you have more power in your hands to do whatever the hell you want to do. That's pretty cool. Doesn't matter what you use as long as the end production is good. Yeah. But it's kind of like somebody, the feel is like somebody just being really good at Photoshop versus somebody being like good at something that's more basic, I guess. I don't know I don't want to say Paint because like FL Studio is not like Paint, obviously, but boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom. Okay, can we reset? Like, hello. Okay, this one is. Why is she still facing right? Like, I don't get it. So you're supposed to be idle up, all right? This is where you are supposed to be. Oh, this animation player has her walking right. Yeah? Is that it? Let's do a reset, okay? Reset has the animation as idle up. Current animation is also stop. I don't know, just leave it as reset. There we go. Okay, wait, let's check. God damn it. Is it gonna slide? It slides. Slip and slide. All right, this is not what we want. God damn it. Hey, Devil. How's it going? Photoshop is easier to use than GIMP, but Photoshop doesn't have as much freedom to add custom plugins. Or something like Krita is simple but not powerful. Right. That's kind of what I was saying. How you doing, Devils? And you like Clip Studio? Clip Studio. I've heard of Clip Studio. I've never used it. That's just like. Oh, it's a little drawing app. Oh, interesting. What time is it where I am? It actually says the time for me up here. It's currently 7 a.m. How things getting this Madame to walk? Hell yeah. It's like a downgraded version of Photoshop, but it's still pretty good. Oh, cool. Yeah. Photoshop is way too expensive. They charge that shit off a subscription. That's crazy. Yeah, I decided to like. Where in the world are you? South Korea. Let me close this. I decided to move away from like. Remember we were doing all that code yesterday? I'm just gonna use an animation player, so I don't have to like program out all the movements. I can just do it in the animation player. But I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, it just turned into a pass. How's it there? It's very nice. The food is cheap and delicious, and yeah, it's been getting cold. We had a very, very light snow not long ago. If you get good at animation player, I don't see a problem. Right, and I can test my scenes in the editor. Like it's so much simpler that rather than having to play the game every time, test it like that. If I was gonna do that, I'd just be better off doing isn't that how they do things in Game Maker? Like they don't have an animation player that you can do this with. For whatever reason though, she keeps sliding and I don't know how to make her walk. So it's just like one challenge at a time, right? Once we learn how to do it, we'll be good, but Bonnie Scotland? Neighbors right there. Neighbors found in chat. Friggin' neighbors in the chat. An unforeseen turn of events. That's pretty hilarious. Ireland. And by default, you both have immunity to alcohol. You're able to drink a ton without it affecting you. Or at least that's what people would be led to believe. You don't drink? Whoa! Actually, impressive. You stopped drinking 10 years ago? You don't even have like an occasional beer or anything? I don't really drink either. But I'll have like a one-off beer like every several months. It's not common. Can't really drink anymore, just constitution / age. The whiskey, but one and done. Yeah, when I was in college, I used to drink a lot. I was actually the bartender. I'd mix all the drinks. Favorite one was Jolly Rancher. Okay. I feel like I'm just convinced. Wait a second. Why does it work now? Do we just have to call reset? Hold on. Wait, maybe we could just... I don't get why it works now and it didn't work before. Like, this is just one of those things that I'm just not going to understand, all right? Idle down should be her default state. So let's go over to Diner. Let's go to animation player. Let's do a... Okay, stop bombarding me with errors. Get rid of this one. Sure, get rid of it. All right. Let's see. Plus, I snore after work and wife hits me at I was a great bartender. The wife was misdiagnosed with narcolepsy, so used to drive every as by law she couldn't drive. Okay, I see. Yeah, narcolepsy is a hell of a thing. Always serve 10 parts alcohol, 0 parts mixed water. For the wife issues, what's going on, man? Misdiagnosed 10 years ago, so she's driving everywhere now. Baby, how you get misdiagnosed narcolepsy? Like, was she just kind of tired at that time? Like, I don't get it. Like, was she in the doctor's office and she just like happened to fall asleep? And they're like, oh, she must have narcolepsy. This is it. She was just tired, yeah. I used to date a girl that had narcolepsy, actually. She had the unbelievable ability to just like be sitting there and within like 5 seconds she'd be sleeping. It was actually crazy. We didn't go to a doctor or anything. I was like, you must have narcolepsy. Like, this is not possible. It was actually kind of ridiculous. She had some other stuff going on too, but like, I think that was just one of them. That's all I will say. All right. Is this gonna work now? Is she sliding again? Why? Reset, wait, no, stop. You stop. You don't mess around, all right? We're resetting you. We go to leave. You are in idle up play, all right? So if I just hit play here and I hit reset, okay. So now if we enter the scene and we hit a reset, right? Let's see. Let's do, I think when we, is there a way to like automatically do a reset at the start of the scene? Autoplay unload, reset. Okay. God damn it. Here's why I prefer Unity with the animation. This feels like really jank. I'm not gonna lie. It feels really jank. Like, I can't predict when it's gonna do the walking or not. Like, I absolutely can't predict it. Is it timeline you're using? Yes. I think. Is it the timeline? I don't know. I don't really get it. But it seems like if I just leave this here, maybe it'll walk now. No. Okay. If it's setting the animation Charlotte leave. Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. So I am calling this animation player play Charlotte leave. Like it's doing this. Like it's moving her. Like this is what's calling. Yeah, so like I could just do this. Let me see. Diner, Charlotte. Animate sprite 2D. Walk right. So this is everything that's in the scene right now. Bread blocker coming in hot. Yeah, this is friggin' weird. Check your Discord. Did you see the art I posted? Oh yeah. It looks like it's actually evolving. You had this scene, right? And you're fleshing it out more and more. Wait, did you change it? You had like they were just kind of like silhouettes before. You never do our stream suggestions? What was your rocking chair tier list? Now I'm good. It was in the random sketch. Oh, okay, I see. Dismissed instantly. What are you, a grandpa or something? Why you need a rocking chair tier list? Is there any way I can have the thing to autoplay? I guess is my question. Like, I don't want to have to call play it. I want it to just play if it's set. Because I have all the states that I need. So let me see. Wait, hold on. You can say autoplay on animations, yes. So let me do... Does it have to... But it looks like I can only do one at a time. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna leave autoplay on this one because this is her. You can write an import script to set it up. It looks like I am gonna have to call play though. Good night. You going to sleep already? I guess it's kind of late for you. Music is kind of loud. Wait, hold on. Zelda, putting bread to sleep. You know how it is. All right, lower that a little bit. Where's 3D? I had to write a script to organize animations. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Have a good night though, Brad. See you later. Like, this doesn't feel necessary. If I have idle animations, animations could be playing as far as I'm concerned. So if I just have this now. Okay, there it is. I just had to set the thing. But now I can't see it in here, like, for the love of God. Like, the whole point of me doing this is that I want to see the, I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it happening in the editor. This is the reason I'm doing it here. Ed doesn't want to play it. But it works in the game, like, I don't really get it. Because I could just do... I mean, I could obviously just do this. And then I could, from this point on, time 1.5, I can make another keyframe at 1.5, insert key, boom, 1.5. And then I could just make her walk down and then change position again, insert key. 1.75 probably, and I could just like slide her. And then it would just be something like that. That feels kind of fast, hold on. And then I could just cue free. Animation player that finished, animation finished, and then Charlotte that cue free. And this would be what we do. So that'd be kind of like how I wanted it to happen. So you need to set the first animation to walk. Yeah, it works. It just, I can't see it working like in the editor though, which kind of sucks. Like she's sliding and it, I mean, please, like it works in the game. It just doesn't work here. Like I don't get it. That feels kind of jank to me. I mean, if I wanted to do that, then I would just, I don't know, it could be an editor setting, by the way, that you can toggle. Not too familiar with Godot. Yeah, it could be an editor setting. I'm checking some stuff. Auto play. Let's see. Animation, scene tree. In 3D, you can enable, disable a bunch of stuff. Yeah. It doesn't seem to. Let me just Google. Let's search around a little bit. Let's see. This is somebody said. Using frame chords to change the X coordinates. I have animations walking in forward direction. My sprite is stuck facing left. Doesn't animate when playing, no matter which animation I played. I change the frame chords directly as bright proportions. Won't let me change the X coordinate, but let me switch back to number 8, whatever I type in. The animation work fine in game, but when I use animation cutscenes, they're all stuck facing left. Okay, yeah, this is kind of similar to my thing. So it's just not playing the actual animation. My animation tree is constantly setting my player idle to idle left if no input from the player was detected, but not if the game was running. Then it would just idle in whatever direction was the last input. No player. Turning animation tree off during cutscenes. Okay, they answered their own question. Hey Jenny, how you doing? How you doing? I'm not even using like anything sophisticated here. We just have an animated sprite. It's actually not even sophisticated at all. I hear the gamblins. I hear the gamblins. I don't know, it's a little weird, and I do want to be able to see it so I can actually edit it. It's killing me a little bit inside. Wait. Okay. All I did was I clicked play here. I clicked play there and it worked. Did I just have to click play there? Was that it? Dude, I don't even know. Okay, there. Defaulted on play. So it is currently playing. So if I go back here, look here. It's gonna slide, right? This one, I just have to make sure that it's on play mode. Okay. Just leave it on play mode. Okay, that's fine. I mean, there's no problem with that, I guess. Can you do cue free from here? Property track. You can cue free. I'd have to call a function, I guess, right? call method on Charlotte. Boom, boom, boom. Queue free. There we go. And we'll put this right at the end. There, now I don't even have to call it from here. Are you working today? On game stuff, yeah. For job stuff, probably also. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, did I accidentally delete something? There it is. So I don't have to call this anymore. And I don't have to do that anymore either. So maybe I don't need to call these two. Let's go now. This is the real test now, Charlotte. I want to do as little from there as possible. So I want to call can I just go like animation player dot play Charlotte leave, and then I could do await animation player dot animation finished. Can I do that? Let's check it. Let's see how that plays out. Oops, wrong scene. Okay. Accidentally clicked the wrong thing. So this is animation player. Animation player dot animation yeah, that would be it. So maybe I'm not able to do that, which is, this would be fine. I'm okay with that. If I have to stick that in the code, it's probably all right. Grind. What are you grinding? I think it's not happy with this one. Let me see. Oh no, it's not happy with the animation player one. Interesting. Diner. Unready. Wait, why am I editing here? No, stop. I can get rid of all these too, probably. Unready, var, anim player, animation player equals animation player. Okay, fine. Okay. Charlotte underscore leave. Let me just shorten it. Maybe I was spelling something wrong. Anim player dot play Charlotte. Oops. Charlotte leave. All right, let's see if that works. Okay. And it just kind of worked. Da-da-da-da. It just kind of works. That's cool. We get rid of this now, I guess. And dip this out of here. Dip this out of here. And now I can just set the camera. Maybe. Oh, there's no camera in the scene though. Blum, 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 blum. I love it. All right, it's just working. That's amazing. All right, let's go to the animation player. Let's do this. Oh, where's Andre at? Andre, let's go to you, boy. Let's go to you. You have a sprite 2D currently. I'm gonna change you to add child node. You're gonna be animated sprite 2D. Get rid of this one. Charlotte also, get rid of that one. Wait, before I do anything wild, let me just make sure this still works, and let me commit my code because I don't do this as much as I should. I don't do this as much as I should. Yeah, because animate sprite, play this. Okay, now we're good. Try it again. Stop. Oh, play this one and then play that one. Okay. Let's make sure it actually works. Okay, I'm starting to understand now. I am starting to understand. It feels good to understand the flow of this. The start of diner cutscene. All right. Amongst other things. All right. So I think ideally I wouldn't want to have a script here unless I absolutely need it. If I needed to do more specific things, then yeah. But if I could just do it through the animation player and just test out the scene in the animation player, that's probably good enough to me, honestly. That's probably good enough. For now, I'll leave the scene here though. But this is starting to feel right. All right, let's fix Andre. I was gonna make him turn Andre, so let's give him the animated sprite 2D, sprite frames. Let's give him new sprite frames. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna have to add a bunch of them. Idle down. Get rid of this one. All right, this one is just a bit of a. This one's a bit of a grinder. Andre, here we go. Idle down. Idle up. Okay, idle left. And idle right. Idle right. This will be the default. Okay, and then we can do let's do walk down, left, right up. Down. Walk left. Walk right. May the bug-free fairy be with you. Well, thank you. But that fairy doesn't exist in my world. Oh god, I clicked the wrong button. Walk up. Alright. How's it going, Hit-a-Ren? How you doing? You getting hit by plenty of bugs today? This is the default. Play by default. Okay. So Diner 1. We have Andre in here. We can... Editable children, they're there. Beautiful. So now we can go to animation player, go to Charlotte leave. When she's walking, when she's around here, let's add a keyframe at this point for Andre to just face right. Right here. There we go. So now we can stop again. Oh, I forgot to do when I'm here in the beginning. I need to insert a key at 0, I think. Got it working now? Yeah, for the most part. I think we're good now. I think we're good for the most part. Wait, frame? No. That's the wrong thing. Animation is what I need to have. Right here. Animation, and then look right. Let's do that, animation. There we go. And then idle down. Okay. I can get rid of this frame one. Boom. There we go. He's still power playing, but I mean like... Okay, cool. Perfect. We officially have our kind of first-ish cutscene. It's not fully done though. We need to redesign the whole room. Because right now this whole room is just it's literally just a PNG. It's actually not using a sprite sheet. That's why he's standing on the thing. He can't be behind it. What do you think about AI in game dev? Like in what aspects? You mean like programming or all parts of it? I think specifically for programming, if it's good enough to get the job done, then I don't see what's wrong with it. But I don't know if many are even there. But when it comes to art and music and that kind of stuff, you can feel the AI slop. I was under the impression that you use the PNG, then just overlay the pieces you want to walk behind the scene instead of having to rebuild. Oh, yeah. That would be kind of like what I'm doing. But yeah, you're right, Dex. Like the PNG will probably be the background. I just kind of do that. I'll probably build over it. Kind of like a blueprint. That's probably what'll happen. So. Since you resized everything, you won't be able to build over it exactly. It's fine. It's a blueprint. Blueprint doesn't have to be the size of the building that we're building. As long as it's like a map of like what I need to do, then I could just do it. I think programming is a useful tool and has been used in business 3 to 4 years now. Instead of having to search through Google, you can ask ChatGPT and have your answer quite easily, so it's pretty good. Yeah. I think asking has been pretty good. Asking to AI like question, it gives you an answer that's sometimes okay. And if you scrutinize it some more, it'll give you a better answer, is what it feels like. But yeah, like it's made development quicker because of that. Like I've definitely felt it. But getting it to do the actual work is a little bit of a, you know. My days are spent trying to overcome laziness in this regard. I envy people like you, small steps towards some progress. Hey, just have one big thing you want to do. Break it into small tasks and do those things daily. That's it. You're testing all the pieces right now, attempting to rebuild the tiles you made. All right, cool. Why do you have a different attitude towards AI programming compared to art? Because AI art just it feels a little soulless. I don't know how else to put it. Because, like, again, like, I wouldn't trust the AI to actually do all the programming for me. I use it as kind of a consultant. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a different attitude. It's kind of the same thing. Like, if I wanted it to teach me some art techniques, sure. If I was trying to make it do the actual art, then probably not. Or if I was trying to actually have it do the actual programming for me, like, I don't know. That's a bit of a rough one because I've seen the stuff it outputs, and it's not necessarily good. It might be sometimes, but like a lot of the time it's not. So it's like I can just take suggestions and then use the suggestions to do my own thing. That's kind of how I feel. We gotta play the jammer that Pseudo did though. The final piece is where the problem lies with the art. Yeah. I mean, hit and run. Do you have like something that you want to make? Let me. Ooh. There we go. Freaking pseudos track, man. It just feels like a jam. What the hell? I only see AI art as a valuable strategy if it can replicate your style over and over again. That means churning out a fair amount of art yourself. Right, and if you're gonna approach like a new piece, you're probably gonna approach it a different way. I don't know if AI will ever be able to capture like your creative process. Cause like me myself, I don't even understand my own process. Like if I was to make something, like things come to me randomly, and this could be inspired by like whatever I was on that day, or like reading that day, or influenced by watching videos of, or it could be something I watched like years ago that influences me. Who knows? It's random. I don't think you can ever get AI to replicate that. If AI is giving you ideas, then it's part of contributing to human culture, and I'm against that. Holy shit, it's stream background music compatible. It is, pseudo. It's actually good. Like, have you ever considered just, composing some more music? It's actually good. But that's no different from humans giving you ideas. Yeah, I mean, like, for a 9-1, I think that I don't think there's any problem with you getting ideas from AI because, like, where did it get the ideas from? This is just like it gathered that information from scraping a bunch of things from people online already. So it's kind of like you're just getting a culmination of all of that just in one piece. So that's like the same thing. So if I was to ask something on Stack Overflow, like if I wanted to know how to do something coding wise, I don't think it would be much different than just asking it to AI because AI already grabbed all these answers from Stack Overflow and has some knowledge of programming, and it would be able to spit out something kind of similar. Whether or not the only thing is like I guess with the same thing online, like there is some aspect of like it's probably gonna get it wrong confidently. So you always have to keep that in mind whenever you're working with it. But like if you have that in mind, then you can take it as like a second opinion, I think. Is kind of good. I think it helps a lot in that case. As a tool, not as a means to an end. And I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be, like that crutch. Once you start relying on it for everything, I think you're in trouble. All right. Water. Then again, I haven't used it much myself, so maybe it's capable more than I'm getting credit for. It probably is. I just always have that kind of By the way, Andre is looking real cute, right? I'm still critical of AI, so. Andre said, "Oh my God, he could be Gordon Ramsay. It's bloody raw." AI can only be as much of a tool as human can be because it's nearly the same creative capabilities as us. I don't know if AI is creative. I know that it steals stuff, but so do people. But I think it's still missing that, like the actual creativity aspect that kind of makes us human. I don't know. I think there's a disconnect there. Feels like there's still a disconnect there. Like I feel like it's close, but it's not exactly there. And every time I asked it to do like pixel art, like it just makes huge ass pixels and like artificial pixels is weird. Maybe I'm prompting wrong. I don't know. What was I gonna search up? Oh god, I forgot. as the saying go, good artists borrow, great artists steal. Exactly. I think this works with anything. Like even all these games that like people develop, like these are just the same ideas, just kind of rehashed and combined with other ideas. And oh, Gordon Ramsay, there you go. Thank you, Dex. I have to. I have to do this. I have to do this. Andre, where's your picture? You won't be sad cat anymore. It's gonna be bloody raw. It's bloody raw. Amazing playlist. I'm just listening to a YouTube video. Dun, 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 dun. Rename with a capital A. I think caps matter. I don't know, man. Let's find out. Oh my god, it's so bad. Why is there... Hello? You know, sometimes it's fine to get distracted. It's fine. I think this one is a required one. Download. I need to do a fresh download of this one. This one's not it. What is the music? Wait, give me a second. The music I'm listening to is... This is Zelda music, by the way. Zelda's awesome. But it's a combo of other stuff. Why is this taking like 20 years to verify human and download? DL6T. Okay, I'm human. Download, please. A Q. Let's open up GIMP. One more time, GIMP. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. That was the most Aussie hello I've ever read, ever. How you doing? Let me catch up on chat real quick. I was too busy with this. Stop. Doom, doom, doom. Discard changes. Undo. Boom. It was a great hello. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about what creativity is and have come to the conclusion that it is anything special, even if hard to elicit. It's a mix of randomness and patterns. AI is totally capable of creativity. Yes, to a degree. As in, like, I don't know if it has the capability to innovate, which is something that we get through creativity as well. Like, we don't only recreate like things that have been seen 1,000 times before. That's a bulk of it, but there is a little bit that goes into creativity that sometimes somebody just comes up with a unique idea, like that's completely new. And that's the thing that I feel like is missing. And Devil said, beyond the obviously pitfalls using generative AI, it's about also it's reliable now. All the companies aren't making a profit. The energy costs completely unsustainable unless they make some serious adjustments to the way it performs. And next round of funding, the bubble's gonna burst, and like 90% of AI stuff is gonna disappear unless you self-host it. It's such a weird topic, honestly, but the deeper you go, the less you feel for it. My experience is useful tribe, but still a tribe. Yeah. Never got used to Gip 'em good. GIPM. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to scale. I want to make you not a box. Hold on. Image, canvas size. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the width of like 400. I don't know. 450. There we go. That feels good. Resize. Control Shift E. Export. Andre, let's override it. All right, Andre, you ready? You ready, Andre? Oh, here we go. I can feel this. Wait, it's the wrong one. I dragged and dropped the wrong one like an idiot. All right, here we go. All right, Andre's upgraded. Looks like somebody just like really crappily removed the background, but that's fine. It's white, right? That's just how it is. Can I get you something? Oh, he's hot. Yeah, Andre kind of hot. You know how it is. Andre's just a little bit hot. And he serves you up a nice meal. And it's not raw. We stand Andre. What do you feel the difference between a completely new made up image by AI and something truly made by man? Sometimes, like, I'm not gonna knock it, like AI does do good job on art here and there. It's just a lot of times I get like the uncanny kind of feel from it. Like it feels good, but something feels wrong, and I just can never place it. Right? Yeah, AI can only pull from data it's trained on. It's by definition capped by that level. The more you ask it to innovate, the more it will recognize patterns in that innovation. The curtain gets pulled back very quickly. Let me ask you this. Why can you spot an image, AI image mile away almost every time? Six fingers? The teeth? I don't know. It just... It comes out with very good quality, but like... It makes a lot of things a little more ambiguous. Like you give it a simple direct task and it can't really do it too well. You give it a more of an ambiguous task and of course it'll perform because like it's just kind of filling within the constraints of like not much that you gave it. But if you give it something very specific to do, like I think in regards to art, like it's just not good. I've been fooled by AI images before. It must not be human. I have too, though, to be fair. Like, it's sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, sometimes people prompt it and, like, they get a good output. But usually it's with the higher the higher quality images I feel like do this well. When you're talking something like a little more low quality, like pixel art for instance, like I think AI is terrible at it. Like it doesn't know how to do pixel art. At least maybe I would have to use a specialized tool for it. But like every time I try to get it to do anything pixel art, like it's weird. And it's not exactly pixel art. It's like it just doesn't understand it, the concept. Then again, this was ChatGPT that I was working with, so cool. So we got cutscene. Let's see if we can do the other stuff now. We're all bots. That's moral of the story, all right? We're all just bots. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a bot, all right? There's nothing wrong with being a bot. Okay, let's look at the dialogue that we have now. Let's pull some dialogue in. Now we can actually just, like, look at this. It's so easy to work with dialogue. Story, side quest, Andre and Charlotte. Here we go. To summarize, I refuse any creative input from something I can't relate to the human experience. The idea disgusts me. If AIs had human-like bodies and had internal experience, I'd be far more accepting of their art. GPT is using DALL-E and cannot do pixel art, not trained on it. I imagine if you trained a decent model, it could do decent pixel art, but blah, why do it? So many good artists in the world that will already have an edge. I guess technically it can, once it's trained up, like, it can produce it real quick. You literally cannot train the AI without the existence of those artists. It only exists because humans can art, right? And it's like a whole big collage of copy pasta. The AI isn't producing shit, right? It's kind of like, you remember when you were like in school and you had to do like those little collage projects where you just get magazines and stuff and you cut stuff out and just paste it all together? It's kind of how it is. Bottom line, software engineers have ruined everything. You're welcome. And people at the top have become billionaires off of it. That's a story as old as time. At least as far as programmers are concerned. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So I have dialogue here. Let's go ahead and write it in. Let's slap this on the 5th tab. All right. Our confluence. All right, let's look through. So we have Andre, hey, Charlotte, okay, embarrassed, smiling big. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Okay, cool. And then she says, that's fine like that. Where should DALL-E make the entrance? If I can go back to 2010 and invest everything I own in Nvidia, just go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is where it's at, all right? You would have become a billionaire off Bitcoin. I think AI has a lot of great uses, but art is not one of them. Unless it's for concept art, then only if every contributing artist trained the AI is done so willingly and their work wasn't stolen, right? There's the whole credibility kind of thing too, because it's stealing from people and not crediting them. So that's kind of the crappy part about it. Flux capacitor. For real, like I remember seeing Bitcoin back in like, what was it, 2011, 2012? I was just like, huh, this seems interesting. Maybe I should, I think in 2012, I was setting up a miner for it. I was like, man, this is a little complicated. I'm being lazy. So I just stopped. Man, do I regret it. That was the prime time to do it. It was like I had nothing better going on, and then I just chose to play League instead. Played League. I blame League for not being rich right now. I was like on the cusp of doing it too. Like I had everything installed, I was ready to go, but it's like I was missing the last few pieces and I just got lazy. To be fair, I probably would have sold it when it was like $100 or something. Because there's no way I would have thought it would go to 100 grand. I don't think I ever would have held that long. All right, let's spawn in. When should DALL-E enter the scene? Camera pans to DALL-E standing in the doorway. Dahlia enters first? Oh, okay, I see. So she's there at the start of the scene. They don't notice her. Got it. Walking into the diner triggers the scene, right? Okay, how Okay, so what I can probably do is, hold on, we can have DALL-E in the scene. Let's go ahead and throw her in there. Player. Let's just drag and drop her like right here. Okay. And then we can have, let's do editable children. Yes. Here we go. Perfect. If the part of you think AI shouldn't dominate if creativity, then that logic would extend a lot to other different activities, because what we usually call art is from all things we use our creativity for. I mean, art is an outlet of creativity. It's just one medium though. But I guess, like, what do you consider art? There's a lot of things that are art. Like music is art too, right? Programming could be considered art. So I don't know. Like, even the way you can program something is actually kind of art. Okay, so let's do like let's do a reset animation. Let's do the animation player here. Oh wait, is this that's Dolly's animation player? Wrong one. All right, let's add reset. New track. Hold on. Charlotte leave. I think I'm gonna have to make a new thing here, a new animation. Enter. Okay. And let's do a property track. Animation playback track. Oh, okay, wait. Insert a key. Animation idle up. Perfect. Put this at 0. Okay. The way you position your body on the toilet seat when you take a shit, take creativity and skill. Yeah, I should not have this say. I'm saying that I disagree that it is capable of creativity because everything creative was contributed by artists, willingly or not. Until AI becomes provably sentient, then it cannot be creative because the limit is what has already been contributed. I don't think being creative requires being sentient. I don't really know what goes into being creative, right? That's like one of the big questions, I think. Like, I don't think we currently even know what it is that makes our creativity. We just know that the output is sometimes like unique, innovative. Like these are just occasional outputs. A lot of it is copy pasta, but like usually people have their own whole life experience to contribute to their own art. So a whole combination of like their life goes into their art, kind of. Whereas AI just kind of takes that only the output but not all the lived experience and just uses that and recycles it into something new. So it's kind of a different process. Just the arrival at like the outcome is very different. Knowing any number of patterns plus applying randomness. Right, but that's not exactly creativity either. I'm sure there is some sort of randomness element to it, but like there's like a number of things that trigger your emotions, and emotions probably play very heavily into art. Sentience is required for ideation. Without it, you are a kenku. The hell's a kenku? Doesn't matter how many patterns you know and apply to whatever, you'll never create anything new. Yeah. True random cannot be accomplished with computers. True. That is true. They have some elaborate algorithms that are like based on like seeds based off of time when like an algorithm gets started, and then they have seeds. But that'll you can predict the outcome of random on computers given the right parameters. Like you can know what the number will be in advance before it even tells you, if you know what algorithm it's using. Blah blah blah. Can't go erase in D&D, who probably shouldn't exist. They are cursed only to be able to repeat and mimic what they experience. And this is why I say like AI is probably a good consultant. Because like it can have the experience of like the everybody, but at least what they output, and use that as a source of reference to a lot of the things that you talk over it with. So that helps. It doesn't have the full picture. Like if I was able to work either with ChatGPT or somebody that's like a super senior developer in like this kind of specific field where they just know a shit ton, I would pick that person every time over AI. Like if I had to consult them for something that we needed to do, because it's not only that they can output like the good stuff, is they have a thought process behind it, led by life experience and examples of like where things have gotten wrong or right. Is just that it's that life experience that kind of changes everything too. New isn't hard to create per se. For example, I just came up with likely new string of symbols. Not saying it's good art, just saying it's new. Wasn't hard, doesn't require being human. I mean, that certainly was unique. And I'm sure like whatever the GPT is using will be some output that could have been predictable given the right parameters. That might be the difference. All right, like I don't know, I can't predict the random letters / numbers that you can type, but something that is AI, you can, is probably the difference. If you're a human and conceptualize that string, just because a computer can spit out the same string doesn't mean the computer conceptualized it without input, right? And Q is kind of pointing to the same thing. Like it would need some kind of parameter to generate a random string, and so it's taking that input, which again is predictable. Like you can predict what it'll do if you know the algorithm it's using. Plus, I feel like you're proving the point. Blah, blah. I didn't imagine that today would be the AI debates. Blum, blum. Blum. It is an interesting conversation, though. So 4N91, are you against using AI for all things? It's 8:21. Wait, hold on, I'll be right back. All right. I do have input. It's all life experience I've had so far, whatever I got with my genes and pre-installed in my brain when I was born. The only difference is you're able to take that input and ideate something completely foreign to those experiences, whereas AI is only to operate from the data it's given. True. It's like, I mean, do you live inside of a box, or are you able to reach outside the box in your mind? Think outside the box. Is AI able to think outside the box? And generate a new idea. I'm against using AI in things where it isn't clear beforehand what the end result should look like. I don't think there's a problem with using AI in that case. Just like if you don't know what you want your end result to be and you're just kind of consulting with it, I mean, it might guide you in a direction, sure, but like you are still in charge of the direction that goes in. You can always say like, I don't like that idea that this spit out. I'm gonna think of something else myself. What exactly is the point behind this conversation? AI boxes the computer, humans boxes the universe. Same scale is slightly different. All right, Redo getting a little bit philosophical on us. Now, the bigger question is, are we living in a simulation? Are we all just AI too? Is what we perceive as our innovation also calculable? The real questions come out. Whose animated sprite 2D is this? Okay. Okay. Animation. Enter animation player, idle up. Let's go to reset. I'm gonna add a new thing here. Animation playback track. This is gonna be for the player. This is gonna have idle up, perfect. At key point 0, sure. Dun, 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 dun. Can we just like insert key? Do I have to do it down here? 0. Okay, so then we play enter. Philosophy is going to be the new IT in a few years. What is I? Does everyone else also have I, or do they just seem to have it? Everyone's a bot. It's been established now. Everyone's a goddamn bot. Everyone's a goddamn bot. All right. So let's go ahead and insert a key. So we're going to do some things here, which is going to be like a camera. Can we just add the player camera? Player camera. Player camera. I better switch my stream avatar to reflect this. There we go. Oh no, what'd you change to? Star Trek. That the Spock. When you were thinking, do you actually think what you were thinking? That's Data. Oh. Lieutenant Commander Data approves. Oh, well, shit. He's an android. Oh. Well, today I learned. I'm not very well versed at Star Trek. I can only do the Spock hand, and that's about it. Has anyone ever kind of experienced this? Like, have you ever felt a certain kind of way, like maybe you were a little pissed off, and then you kind of stepped back in your mind, and then you watched yourself be pissed off while feeling kind of indifferent about it, and just kind of observing where your mind is going, kind of like you're a third person view watching in a theater. Have you ever experienced this or done this? It's a very weird experience, because I've been there and I've done that, and it kind of removes you from the anger or whatever you're feeling. And it's like you can give yourself the option, like, okay, do I just let this guy stay angry, or do I just let him be better? Do I just let him feel better? Dissociating? That's just called dissociating? Well, could be. Depersonalization. It's an interesting kind of feeling. It's like, but I feel like I have the option to do that without, like, I can choose whether or not I want to indulge in those feelings or not, rather than just indulging in them. It's like an extra step that's available. And I can just choose not to let it bother me or something. Like, it's entirely there. Is that not just being self-aware? I mean, that's how I saw it. I saw it as being self-aware. Disassociating it, wouldn't that be like a little bit different? Like, you're just like, you're still feeling pissed off about it, but like you're just like putting it behind you as the heavy bag of burden that you're carrying, and it just gets heavier and heavier over time until you just explode. That would be the more dissociating thing, I think. Or disassociating, I'm not sure how you say it. That's what I feel like that is. It's like a completely different feeling. It's like you can choose to have the stress or not. And it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth defending my ego here? I've had random moments when I felt like I was a foreign mind inside somebody's random. Yeah, I have the ability to kind of do this whenever I want, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or what, but like I have this ability. And it's interesting because I can catch myself slipping into some kind of feel. And then I can just like, I just choose how I want to be about it. So like if I'm arguing with somebody about something, I can catch myself right there and just be like, do you want to do this or not? It's like a second opinion inside the brain that's just watching the person there's like a person on the inside watching the person on the outside, kind of, that kind of feel. It's an interesting kind of thing. Animation, let's do enter. So enter, we'll do animation clip. Let's go back to actually making cutscene. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this little thing here. I'm just gonna idle left. It's fine. Okay. And if I was to just go to do anim player dot play enter. So this should just turn her over. Just kidding. She's turning back. Why is she turning back? Can you not do that? Please? Don't be like this. Why is she turning? I guess set the current animation. I guess. Again, this is just one of those things. So if I hit reset, this makes her go up. But then when it plays, she goes down. I see her going down immediately after. Why? Something is making her point down, and I don't know what it is. How long were those ads? Take care. Heading out. All right. Have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are. See you later, 4N91. Okay, where, like, again, the player's a little bit different. The animation is idle up. Oops, did not mean to do that. Enter. Again, I keep sliding over by accident. Property track. Let's go to camera. Player cam, camera 2D. Position. So we'll change the position of the camera. Would it be easier to use a second camera? I don't even know. I'm just gonna do this for now. We'll find out. How can I see what the camera is seeing? Oh, okay, that's the camera. So we don't want the position, we want the offset. Cam. Offset? Okay. And then we'll pin where it's currently at as the offset. Okay, and then we'll come up here, and then we'll just kind of slide it over. Oh, wait. Let's add one more track. Property track, cam is gonna be zoom. Let's go back to 0. The zoom is gonna be also this. About 1 second, we'll go ahead and zoom over to Let's just say 3. All right, and we'll just go ahead and put them in center frame, I guess. Slide it up a little bit. Jump, jump. Perfect. And we'll keyframe that and that. That was not what I was expecting, but hey, it's something. What's the default? I thought the default is supposed to be like 2. I think I'm gonna have to actually purchase FL Studio license or something. All free stuff is just, it shouldn't be difficult to just get a piano roll thing to block out music. That's expensive though. And there are the free alternatives. Default, let's look at the animation here. Animation player, reset, camera, offset and zoom. Offset, okay. Zoom should be 2 on the reset. Okay, there we go. Free alternative sec. I mean, you could fight Gamer over that one. He likes La Mamas. I think if in LMS, if you get the right virtual instruments, like it's actually not too bad. You're gonna add fading on that wall if the player goes behind it. Oh yeah, the shaders to do the fading and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that would probably be a thing. That'd probably be a thing. That's just the kind of quality of life thing you need. Okay, it feels like this camera is just like, it's starting off. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's say that this zoom starts off on 5 then. I wanna see if it's actually working or not. It's not. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Let's go to Super Ready. If enable player cam, the spawn camera, cam then shape, okay, spawn player. Maybe this shouldn't be the responsibility of the scene. Maybe it should be the responsibility of the... I'm getting claustrophobia just from looking at that for some reason. It's because the space is tight. I think that's what's giving you that feeling. It's not a matter of finding instruments, it's a matter of going to a place where you can just actually write music. FL Studio is literally load program, add track, select instrument, start blocking out notes on a piano roll. Can't you do that in LMS though? Like, I remember you could, it was like almost the same exact flow. I made a banger. Oh shit. I called this anxiety. Oh my God. All right, well, let's give it a listen. Are you posted in, let's give it a listen. This one's called Anxiety, 43 seconds. It sounds like battle music. It sounds like battle music. That is battle music if I ever heard it. 100% battle music. It kind of reminds me of like when we were playing Omori and then just playing through the battle system and just like you enter a battle. This is absolutely the thing. Um, but I don't know where I want to take the battle system. Anxiety, yeah, it has like the off-putting feeling because of the what is it? Like all the minor chords in there. I could feel it. Freaking banger. So are you having fun composing? I got so damn anxious listening to that. Is that why it's anxiety, the minors? I'm having hella fun. Um, yeah, yeah. I think like, wait, hold on, let's give it another listen. Do do do. That sounds like a minor. Do 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 do. I think you're using like extra notes in place to throw down the beat timings. Yeah, and it's like the timings aren't exact. Like, hold on, give me a second. We're breaking out the piano. Okay, does it work? It sounds kind of like that. Wait, am I just wrong? Do 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 do. Not quite. There's something about it that just sounds. I can't place the notes. Do 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 do. It almost feels like it's between the notes. Are you doing C's here? Do do
This is the chord. The first note is a D? I, I think it starts off major then. And then it goes to my, like a... That's like a definitely kind of... I forgot what it's called when you drop the fifth note of the chord. Because you're doing this with the second one. So this is a major, this is a minor, and then this is what you're doing. That, I think it's augmented or something. Aug chord. Aug chord. C, E, G. Wait, chord where you drop the fifth, a half note. Diminished is diminished. You're doing like a diminished minor. Yeah, it's like a diminished minor, which is what makes it feel that way. At least that's what I think I'm hearing. Minor, diminished minor. So you're kind of playing with that and you're finding those like kind of yucky chords. Let's just call it the anxiety chord. Yeah, sure. That's the anxiety chord. If you ever want to hit the anxiety chord, just if I'm in C, you got C, E, G. You go ahead and you drop the middle one. This is anxiety chord. This is your anxiety chord. Or the Sephiroth chord, maybe. Is that actually the Sephiroth chord? It sounds a bit like the Sephiroth chord. Anyway, no more piano. I need to play more piano. Music back on. Everyone, you're welcome for the anxiety, by the way. It's called the anxiety chord. I love it. It's so good. I found res? Well, what is this complaining about? What? Okay, so let's go ahead and do dialogue. The anim player dot animation finished. Would I just have to call a function then? I guess so. Diner one. I'm just gonna do it. Func enter. Let's just call it enter. Play enter and then oh wait. Anim player dot animation finished. So that's what I'm gonna just do. I'm just gonna go ahead and do enter. There we go. I'm just gonna spam jams, use what you want in the game. Surprisingly, the last one was just 3 tracks. Adding more stuff just made it too much. Yeah, actually, simplicity is good. Anxiety flavored jam. I wouldn't have my jam flavored any other way. I want to test something too. Oops. Let me go ahead and do... Where's this dialogue? Parse error. I don't know where it's getting this parse error, but like... So good, it zooms in, blah blah blah, I have to fix the camera. The player can move around now, which is an issue, but that's fine. I'm sorry, the last one is titled Cog. Better name. Fuck. Charlotte, exit. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, we're just gonna write functions. This is how I think this is how the flow needs to be. Await anim player dot animation finish. I mean, I could write a function, I guess, right? Where I could be just like, I could just do that. I could just, I'm being an idiot. Func, play, animation, and then I could just have like, anim is just a string, and then I could just be like, bing bang boom. Hold on, let me I forgot to put void. I'm an idiot. All right. And player dot play anim, and then await anim player dot animation finished, and I don't need any of these. I can go ahead and just be like play anim, and then Charlotte exit. Do Charlotte, just do enter. Right? Do, wait, play anim, enter. Okay. You make it work for you. There we go. And that just works. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's Charlotte leave, right? Dun, 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 dun. There we go, she's leaving. Okay, now we can move. Perfect. All right, we got some code that's actually starting to code. All right, the code is doing the code thing. And we can do this entirely without, like, we don't need this. We don't need the script. I'm gonna leave it here for now though, just in case. Just in case. But I could essentially just like have a base place, just have an animation player that's part of the resources that it starts with. And then I could just throw in here, throw it on top of it, then have it do the play animations. Boom. And then like I could just do this all from the script. Oh my God. I'm starting to feel it a little bit more. I still don't know why the camera is starting. Player camera. Default zoom. I'm just gonna do pass. All right. Hooked camera. Na, 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 na. So I'm trying to think of what I need to do with the camera here and how it could just apply to the player for the rest of the game. Because right now it's not working. Like I have all this script in here that's not really helping out here. Normally cameras for inside places too are a little different than the player camera. Right? I'm just gonna... I'll leave this on, but like this hook camera needs to be like... Should hook camera... I need another Boolean error bar. Ready to hook camera is a Boolean, and this one is going to be false. I'm going to do an export on this one. Export bar. Let's do this. Boom. If ready to hook camera and this. Okay, then we can go ahead and do that. Besides that, I think that's fine. Hooked camera, false. Boolean, blah, blah, blah. It's 9 o'clock, but I'm not leaving yet. I've been instructed to not wake anyone up in the morning, so I will not. Now I can post songs to YouTube and DMCA you myself. You son of a bitch. Yeah, actually good. You son of a bitch. I feel like this also, like, not hooked camera should be part of this. I could just say if hooked camera return true. Oh, whoops, wrong function. If hooked camera, then I can return false. I mean, return false. I could just get rid of this here. You know, a little bit of cleanup, right? Need to. Okay. It's a little bit of hooking. Okay, cool. Very good. I think we're good. I could always just call this directly if I want to. Okay. So now we look at the player camera. The zoom, I'm just gonna set to 5. Why not? I want to see. Why is it zooming out? You son of a bitch. Wait, hold on. Reset. Okay, reset. We have the zoom. This value is 5. There's no reason that this camera. There's no reason. Oh, there is a reason. Can I just get rid of that? All right, now let's gonna zoom out. All right, let's do a reset. Five, player cam. It's also set to 5. Let's just reset this. Okay. Let's go to... Now we'll go to the enter. This one should be 3. I'm gonna set this to 2. Let's just do that. There's no transition. It's just... okay, so it's not panning, it's just going to the flat value. Got it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So let's go ahead and say this one at 0. At 0. Oops. Can we just go to the camera? Zoom is 5 at 0. Offset is 0. Okay. Why is Dolly facing down again? Hello? She's going down again. Stop. Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. So let's actually put the correct default. So this should be 2. Gonna find the type dialogue in the current scope. What is it even talking about? I don't know why all these errors are popping out, but like it's fine. Probably not fine, but it's fine. All right, 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Is it time to leave? It technically is, but I have been told to not wake anyone up today, so we'll see. We'll see. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Alright, so she's actually facing... She's facing the wrong way. Why is Dolly facing the wrong way? Hello? Why are you facing down? Don't you do that. She's not supposed to be facing down. You had one job, idle left. This was your job. And you're not idle lefting. I do have to say though, I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit. Can we just like... why is she not left? Hello? Her reset animation is up, which is kind of nuts that she's facing left, down. Enter. Okay. Idle left. You don't know whether licenses you're allowed to use it in game. No, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about that. We could remake whatever you're getting out there. Like, you're just spitting out musical ideas, and that's the big part. The musical ideas are what matter. Not exactly how they're represented. They would have to be cleaned up anyway, probably. I don't know why she's facing down. Yeah, why is she down? Is it the animation tree? Oh man, we did this with VHoyer a while back. I don't remember much about the animation tree. Is what I was saying, it might be worth it to just get an FL Studio license anyway. Right. Garage Band. You can absolutely publish music made in GarageBand commercially, as Apple's license allows royalty-free use of its loops and sounds in your original compositions, but you cannot sell the loops themselves as standalone samples or repackage them. So the answer is yes, you could, I guess, according to GPT. Suda's about to start up a YouTube channel. With his own compositions. And then he began his music composition adventure, which he would pursue for the next week, and then move on to the next big thing. And then get bored of that thing and then come back to music again. And the cycle continues. Yeah, I don't really know why she's going down. As they always say, what are the wise words we're about to hear? Collecting hobbies is my hobby. Why is it that they always say that? It's you that says that. That's not they. That's you. Okay, I have no idea why. Like, again, this, like, whole animation stuff is just throwing me off. What if I just select idle left here? Is it because the animation tree? Let's look in the code. Play. Player walk state. Player animation. I have a whole script for this. Okay. Walk blend. Idle blend. Okay. Last facing direction is down. Okay. So, oh, it's this. This is the bullshit that I programmed in to try to capture the direction and stay facing the direction. Let you have this. Alright, you can have it, Zudo. You deserve it. I made like some complex ass like movement cue just so that it can keep the direction that the player was running in. But I think I'm just gonna... I think this is what's doing it. Can I just make this null? No. Can I just do this? If not last facing direction, return. Yeah, that's it. It's just this code, man. This is the code that's doing it. It's the freaking player script. It wasn't anything else. I need to redo the whole animations. I mean, we could just do this. Up, down, left, right. I could just like... I can get rid of all this, right? Maybe. I could just pull this in. If input... And then I could just be like... This is vector 2, I guess? I don't know. With last facing direction. Last facing direction. This does a void. Input Q to append this. Last facing direction. When does this get... Input Q 0. What's input Q? Input Q, pen vector 2 dot right. Okay. Okay, func set direction is going to be a direction is going to be a vector 2. Boom. And then we'll just go ahead and say these two lines right here. Boom. Boom. Refactor this real quick. And I could just say set direction. Set direction, right? Vector 2 dot up. Yeah. Set direction. I can do this again. Whoops. Just get rid of these each. Okay, perfect. My piano just disconnected. Boom. Okay. So there's that. If I go now to the town, does the movement work? Where's the player? Oh shit. Should spawn players on. Wait, but it's not spawning the player? Base plays town. Should spawn player as false. Spawn player, player spawn point. Okay. Player spawn point is plugged in. If where the hell's the player? Where are they located? What? Wait, are they behind the map? Hold on. Are they behind the map? No. 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 Players just... Okay, they're at 96. Let's just put them at 0-0. Okay, players right there. Perfect. All right, because the camera isn't hooking onto them anymore. Okay, Movement doesn't work anymore. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Should spawn camera. Camera. Cam dot instantiate and then cam dot player camera, boom boom. We did hooked camera and ready to hook camera. This is a player camera. Do I not have last name player camera? Okay. Okay. Cam instance dot ready to Did I not save it? Ready to hook. Okay. Ready to hook camera equals true. All right, this should fix it. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Now the camera itself has an issue because it's too big. Player camera. I mean, we could have the default zoom. Okay, now what happens if we go to Diner 1? There we go. Cool. Okay, so what the hell? Oh, weird. Player GD interact. Try. Wait, what? What script is this? This is player walk state. Do I need to actually have this in the walk state? I don't think I do. Player walk state. Okay. I might need it. Pass. Got a bunch of bugs. Player idle state. This should just be inside the player itself. This doesn't, I don't think this needs to be in. Actually, maybe it does. Maybe it does need to be in player state. Because there's only 2 states where they can interact, right? Yeah. And this could extend player state. So let's see player state. Let's say func, actually, func interact. Okay. So I could throw a little interact function here. Idle state. Last facing direction. Oh, wait. And then last facing direction equals direction. Okay, there we go. So that should fix one of the issues that I just got. Okay, good. Now we actually have directions. Yeah, it's a little bit weird though. It's a little wonky. So now we have the extra error of when you're interacting but nothing's there. Idle. Or, yeah, let's go to idle. Func event input underscore input, right? Event that is action pressed. And then we'll do interact. We'll go ahead and do we could do try interact. Self dot. Hold on. Player state. Player state. Okay. Try interact. Here we go. Okay. Try interact. I don't know why. I forgot to write if. What an idiot. Walking state. Okay, and then again, func input. And I can do the same thing, right? I'm gonna dip that real quick. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Da, na, 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 na. Okay. Player.player animation, that last facing direction. Boom. Try interact. Interact. Boom. It's not null anymore, right? What's the issue here? It's null. Last facing direction. There's these games now on Reddit. How are they making better games than New York Times? What do you mean? Maybe the default direction just be determined from the player animation. Player animation at last facing direction is null. Input events should not be the only thing. Maybe we should do a scan for like the func. Let's say get direction. Right, it's gonna return a vector too. Or this is a yeah, it returns a vector 2, and this says tree dot get parameters player states slash idle slash blend position var. This could be power pause equals this, and I could just print car blend. Okay. I'm gonna say void for now. Process. Let's just call. Every time I press something, I'm just gonna do it. Get direction. I'm gonna do it after the fact. And then I should do one on func ready. I want to do once at the beginning, and then once when I press stuff. Let's find out. Oh. Interesting. So I guess we could just do this. Last facing direction equals. I could just do this. Yeah? Maybe? I don't need to call this one. Let's comment that out. Let's comment this out. Boom, boom, bing, bang, boozle. So I'm curious where this goes now. Let's turn on the visible collision shapes. Okay, let's restart it. Okay, so it's what if we're loading inside the diner now? She's moving. She's moving. Oh no. She's broken free. That's actually kind of funny. Don't you dare. That's kind of, I guess it's a feature if any. I would have to preface this with they can't act or something. Hey Jerbob, how's it going? How's it going? I guess we could dip this out of here. Dip this out of here. You familiar with Godot? We're making a game in Godot. Oh, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Grizzly
Bear Naked just
Bear
followed.
Naked? That is a name if I ever heard one. I need to head out. Thank you for the follow, though. Little one is awake. It is time that we must dash. Still learning Godot. Also, I like the background music. Yeah, this is from this playlist. I hear her screaming. So I must go. As the little ones do. Thanks for stream. Yep. I feel like we're getting somewhere. I'm learning. Once I learn this, I feel like I'm going to be able to speed up a little bit. We can go to... Everyone's friggin' playing Final Fantasy Tactics. I see. Like, it's the common one. We'll go to Hypno today. He's doing more Godot stuff, so we might as well follow up trend. On the YouTube side, well, I'll be back tomorrow. Feel free to drop a sub. We would be doing more game dev stuff, but tomorrow is Friday, so we might actually be playing Monster Hunter. We'll see. Pseudo, by the way, awesome music. Keep that shit up. You'll be able to DMCA me in no time. All right. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Thank you for joining in. And I forgot to click the button first, so now we got awkward silence. Enjoy. Wow. I look at this number countdown through 1. And then I'm just awkwardly not going to click also. I'm going to leave y'all hanging for a second, and then you never know, it's going to just like